Hi everyone, Lisa from LC Designs. Excuse me. Sorry, I was having issues. I don't know why. Now I'm going to be in portrait. I can't go landscape. Every time I tried to go to landscape, it was not letting me go live. So I hope this is going to work out when I turn you guys around. It's always nice to have a wider screen. But anyway, I have a lot of business things. First of all, share my video this week. We're going to have a package of pearls and some masks. When you share my video, comment that you share my video, and you'll be entered into the drawing to win this. Last week, I forgot to mention who won, and it was Melanie Foy, and I've already sent her box out. It's on her way. She probably should be getting it about today. So next thing is, if you want my project sheet with the step-by-step instructions, for today's project, just join my email list, and I send a project sheet out every Sunday. I try not to send out a lot of emails because I know I don't like to be bombarded with a lot of emails. So I'll usually send one here or there about anything that's happening, going on, my classes, and then when you're an email subscriber, you get to register for my classes first, and then that way if they sell out, you're guaranteed a spot. So, but I do send one out every Sunday with the project sheet. This week there's just a couple more days to earn the Sweet Stampin' Friends tutorial for September. All of our projects are watercolor projects. So there's 10 projects in here, and they're all watercolor. So to get your hands on this, you just spend $35 in my online store, and you will receive that. World Card Making Day is coming up October 7th. This is a free virtual event through Stampin Up. I will post the registration link later if you haven't registered, or you could just go onto my website and find it under, I think, events. It might be the first thing that pops up too as well. And again, it's free, so you can just register and then join the online, and we'll create together. So my Tricks and Treats class ended, registration ended last Friday. Because of all the back order issues, I had to place separate orders right away to get the glow-in-the-dark paper when it came back in stock, and then the glow-in-the-dark bats. So I ordered extras because I wanted to make sure, because I had to order prior to registration, so I wanted to make sure that I got my items that I needed. So I have a few kits left over. So here's like all your project pieces for your 6 projects. And here's your package that has all your product and a couple of free goodies in there from me. This will only be the $38 option that I have left. So it'll be $38, and then if you need to have it shipped, it'll be $9. So I think total $47. So I have a few of these. If you guys want one, just let me know. And it also includes the PDF tutorial. All right, I think that is it. Again, sorry for the video mishap. So today's project is, I'm using these Pumpkin Delight cookies from Little Debbie. I found at the store the other day. I don't know, do you think they look like pumpkins? I just broke this one now that I dropped it. But we are going to use those because, oh, my one broke. That means now I have to eat it. Anyway, here is our project. So this project is super easy, super easy, because we are using the in color bags, and see, it's a treat holder and a gift card holder. So you can give it to somebody as no, I can't get it back in. There we go. as a little gift for your coworkers or something. And then that's another question I want to ask you guys. Do you like me to make 3D projects, or would you prefer me to do cards all the time? Just let me know. So we're using the in color bags, and I think I used copper clay, and we are going to use Pick of the Patch stamp set and punch, and we are going to use the bow punch and some copper clay ribbon. This is so pretty. But watch how easy this is gonna come together. So we have copper clay bag. And let me get my trimmer, and we're just gonna score at the 3-inch mark. So put your bag, your tops over this way. Let me move down. I gotta remember this camera spot. And we're just gonna score. And that's just to give you a crisp score line. And then we're gonna fold it to fold your score line. All right, so now what we're gonna do is, this is gonna be your top portion because this is where our pocket's gonna be. We're gonna add some copper clay ribbon. And you have to do this before you glue or add tear and tape to the other pieces, or to make our pocket for our gift card. So just cut this, wrap it around. I'm just using some tape to adhere it, to hold it in place. Make my ribbon hold. Okay, so see, there's now our ribbon on it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add tear and tape to this side and to this side. We don't want to add any here because that's going to be our pocket. Okay, so let's get tear and tape and some tear and tape. And thank you guys for joining me. Actually, today, Thursday, instead of Wednesday, we had an appointment out in Santa Fe, and it ended up being a long day. And I had to cancel at the last minute. Okay, so now we'll just fold this over, and now we have our pocket for our card. And if you want to make this secure, you can add a glue dot. A glue dot to hold that in place. And then we are going to make a bow with our copper clay ribbon. I'm really liking this copper clay. What do you guys think? It's kind of like not so much Cajun craze, but like a nice, I don't know, a nice brownish. And then there's our bow. So just with a glue dot or two, I'm probably going to use two. Did I get two? No. There's another one. We're going to put that right over here. My head keeps hitting the camera, so I hope I'm not bouncing you around. I don't see any comments right now, so I'm not ignoring you guys. There was a the heck was I gonna say? I had a video already because like I said, I was trying to figure out what was going on, so just disregard that. So we are going to stamp all our pumpkins. I have some extra pieces already pulled out. So pretty much this, you can just use scraps. There's nothing wrong with using your scraps. So what we'll do is, I got a bunch of stamps as well. I have my leaf, I have my pumpkin, sentiment. Look at all these pumpkins. So where shall we start? Let's start with the Cajun Craze. I'm doing Cajun Craze on pumpkin pie instead of pumpkin pie on pumpkin pie. So we'll do Cajun Craze. We will punch that one out. Is over here. I think I might have punched it a little bit or stamped it a little bit too low. I'm gonna have a bigger border on the top. So there's that pumpkin. The other ones we are going to have to fussy cut. So we are going to do this long skinny one in gray granite. I was trying to make a white pumpkin and I wasn't sure what how to make it white. And you know what? I stamped off first to make my, we just barely want to see that one. And we're going to do Daffodil Delight gourd on Daffodil Delight. Here's Daffodil Delight on Daffodil Delight cardstock. And we need a little teeny tiny pumpkin that we are going to do again on pumpkin pie. I'll use this piece and we're going to do Cajun Craze on pumpkin pie. This is the little one. It goes this direction. And now we have to fussy cut all these. Let me get all of these stamps out of the way, the ones we've used. And I know some of you are not fans of fussy cutting, but I don't mind it. So we're just gonna trim around all of our images. Is you all ready for fall? You are not going to believe we are like in the 80s here. It's crazy. I think yesterday was 87, so they're like, it's definitely not the normal for September. We're actually almost into October. So we are hot, but we're gonna go camping this weekend up in northern New Mexico, kind of past Taos, almost close to the Colorado border. And it's supposed to be cold. You know what, I'm gonna restamp this one just because of the way that I punched it too, or stamped it too low. So I have a bigger border on top. But we're gonna fussy cut all these. And like I said, this is really super easy. I mean, I don't know if you want to cut out a lot of pumpkins if you're going to replicate it, but you know, you could just use all of these pumpkins and do different ones. You can do different colors. Oh, I still have a big border. But anyway, which one looks better? Maybe this one. All right, so now what we need to do is we're going to use the copper clay and we're going to stamp out 4 of the stems. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're popping all over. And then we are going to need 1 of these leaves. And you know what? I think I did a green stem, not a copper clay stem on the little pumpkin. So let's see if I could get one out of here. There we go. All right, so there's our, let's get the stems. And with this, this is a 2.5 by 2.5 square of garden green, and that'll just fit in there to get our 2 bow pieces. All right, now I need to stamp this little guy. And stamp him right there like that. Now let me get my silicone mat so we can do some gluing. We are going to glue all of these to the back side. So just a drop of glue. I hope I'm putting these on the top of the pumpkin and not the bottom. So this green one, and the green one, look, I can't even pick it up. So this is the top part of the stem, this wider part, but I'm going to use the little one on the little pumpkin. I should make sure it's the right side, yes, the top. And then the rest, we will use it the correct way. And you just kind of put them to where you think they should go. My goodness, I can't pick up today. And I think I made this one like really low. All right. So there's all our pumpkins. This one we are going to glue behind it as well. Just over to the side. And we'll put this little guy over here. Now we'll let these dry, and we're going to do our inside where we're going to put our gift card. We'll just put those aside. So our gift card holder, we need a piece of 1.5 by 1.5 pumpkin pie. And of course, I didn't grab that, but here we have it. So 1.5 by 1.5. No, that can't be right. That's for the pumpkin. Let me get my my instructions. I thought I had that my other ones. This is sorry, you guys. Huh, that's weird. I don't have it written on my... Usually I write them bigger over there so I could find them. So 4 1/4 by 2.5. Sorry. 2.5. That's 2.5 by 4 1/4. So this is going to be our piece that goes inside. I hope that's correct. Let's make sure it's going to fit. Yes. Where it keeps getting caught on is the seam of the bag. And we want this, we're going to hang it out a little bit. So to put your gift card on, let me just grab a gift card. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to stamp first. Thanks so much. And where is my Cajun Craze? So this is going to be covered up. So kind of put it over center, but over to the left a little. This is going to be covered up by the gift card. But when they open it, they're going to, well, once they remove their gift card, they're going to get another surprise. So what I did with my gift card is I just put a glue dot in this corner and a glue dot here. So one top, one bottom, opposite sides. So it'll just go right in there like that. So the front is going to be a harvest of blessings. And then when they pull their card off, it's going to say, thanks so much. So now what we're going to do is we need a little circle. This is the smallest stitched circle. And I haven't used my little mini in a long time. But since this is the only die cutting we're doing today, I said, oh, well, let me pull out my mini. I have not used it. And there's our little circle. If you have a circle punch, you can use a circle punch. It was I like the stitch circle. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to glue half of the circle on to the center. Try to center it. And then now, that little tiny pumpkin, we're going to put a dimensional behind it. And kind of lean it over to the, lean it to the right. And then that's going to go right inside there. So your pumpkin's going to stick out a little bit. That way they know that, oh, let me pull that and see what's in there. So now here's our other ones. Our other pumpkins have dried. So we are going to put some dimensionals on them. 1, 2, 3. So what I did is I put my white one over to this side. I put my gourd over here to this side. And then I just put my pumpkin in the center. Like that. And see, now this one kind of blends in with it. And then now we're just going to use some glue dots and we're going to put these in to add some greenery. I don't want to rip that. And this one. So let's just stick this one in here. That glue dot's going to stick right away. And then our little guy. Me and glue dots do not get along for whatever reason. It used to be me and, me and liquid glue, but now it's me and glue dots. So there is that. Let's put our pumpkin cookie in there. And there's our pumpkin cookie. There's our gift card. Okay. What happened here? There's our gift card. And then now we just need to add our sentiment. So we're going to stamp that in garden green. Like I said, a harvest of blessings. And we are going to use the banner die from the Stitch Shapes. Where did I do with that? I lied to you and said we were only doing one die cut. There was actually two. This one too. That one and the circle. So let's pull the mini out again. Sorry if that was loud. And I hope you guys are seeing this correctly. It looks like on my iPad that it's showing fairly decent. So we're going to put that one on there. Put our little, I'm not putting this all the way because I don't want it to move. There we go. And get that out of the way. So if you're joining me, comment where you're from so I can say hi to you. We're just going to add some mini dimensionals on here. And we'll put our sentiment. But see how quick and easy this one was to put together with these bags. And we'll put that one right here. And there are our two projects. I thought I had another one to show you, but I guess I don't. I made another one. Oh, I know why I don't have it, because I already sent it to somebody. With a ruler, you can use your Stampin' Up markers or your blends, the bullet side, and just draw some colored lines in there. So if you wanted to add like pumpkin pie lines, just go down the bag. So take the bag. I'm just gonna pull this one out so you understand what I'm talking about. Grab a ruler. Another tip is I love, love, love a clear ruler. So you can just line it up and then just draw your colored lines. Go down and just go down the bag and draw some lines, and it adds just more color to your bag. So I wanted to show you, but I forgot I already sent it out. And you can put any kind of gift card in there. So I have 2 Starbucks, so who doesn't like a coffee and a cookie? But I hope you guys like this. Thank you so much for joining me on a Thursday. Sorry about yesterday, having to change it at the last minute. I don't like to do that. But if you have any questions about anything, there is a promotion coming up on October 3rd where you can join my team. It's a very good deal. Their Stampin' Up is celebrating their 35 years, so they're giving you the option of paying 35% off of the regular normal $99 kit and get it for like $63 and something. So you get $125 worth of product for $63 and I think like 75 cents. I'm not 100% sure. And then, or you could get 35% more product, which is like 175 something for the normal $99. If you have any questions about that, let me know. You know, selling is all optional. That's totally up to you. You don't get forced to sell anything. But again, you have any questions, I'd love to have you on my team. We do a lot of stuff. Oh, my thing keeps getting caught in the seam. But we'll just have to put it in there. Like I said, if you have any questions, just let me know. But I hope you enjoy this product and you guys have a good rest of your week. And take care. Thanks for all my little mishaps with Facebook Live. You guys take care. See you next week. Bye.